Bitch, we're back.
Did you miss us? No.
It's only been like 1 week, but...
Crickets. How was your week off?
I feel like I hyped up holidays in my head.
Yeah.
That I was going to be like fucking climbing Mount Everest on Tuesday.
A mermaid. It was going to be H2O just add water, and
Right.
the minute it hit 5 p.m. on that Thursday, I was going to transform into a mermaid at the beach.
I was going to be swimming left, right, and center. I was going to be just living my best life. And I have been living my best life, but my best life has been inside.
Indoors.
In the dark, reading, eating, sleeping, playing Sims.
Mood.
So, but it's fine because the way I see it is we're off for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
This was just like warm-up week. Like we're just resting.
R&R week.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm not... Got to get the like energy up. We got shit coming up anyway, so I'm not...
So true. And the weather's kind of sorting itself out this week.
It's 31 Saturday and Sunday, I looked.
Wow.
Yeah.
There you go.
Lock it in,
Say
Eddie.
less.
I don't want it to move.
Say less.
That's... But, yeah. What have you... How was your Christmas?
My Christmas was so good. I love Christmas.
What do you do for Christmas?
What do? We do it in rotation. So 1 year it's at my mum and dad's, and then the other year it's at my auntie and uncle's.
Yeah.
So they have a farm in Yankalilla, so it's always fun when we
yeah.
do it at theirs. But my mum and dad have a pool, so that was the plan this year.
Yeah, okay.
Except it was like 16 and...
It was actually raining on Christmas Day.
Raining on Christmas, so that didn't happen, but we still had it at mum and dad's. But it was just good to catch up with everyone and just talk shit. And I made everyone watch Saltburn. A fun... family movie.
What was their reviews? Did anyone vomit?
No, everyone was a bit confused.
Yeah, fair enough.
To say the least. But I just love scoping everyone's reaction.
Yeah.
I love knowing what's coming, and I love when people don't know what's coming. Like, it's just...
Yeah.
It's unmatched.
Yeah.
It's unmatched.
Oh,
How was
fun.
your Christmas?
It was good. Yeah, we did Christmas Eve at my uncle and auntie's on dad's side, which that's always good. And then we did Christmas Day at mum and dad's parents' house. And they also have a pool. So the plan was like, it was going to be really hot. I would be able to go swimming, like whatever. And then, no, that didn't happen.
Lies.
Do you know what I wish I had have done? I wish, instead of like being mad about it being cold, I wish I embraced it and did like full ugly Christmas sweater. Like,
yeah, I know. And they had so many like Christmas sweaters for sale leading up to Christmas. And I was like, nah, I won't need that.
Yeah. I'm an idiot.
Boo-boo the fool over here.
I should have just pretended that I was in like England or something.
Just crank the AC, worst case scenario.
Right?
Yeah.
Anyway. But no, Christmas was good. I'm glad it's over.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I love Christmas, but the lead up to it and then the week in between Christmas and New Year's is just...
Yeah, I'm so disorientated. Like...
What's it called? Like, Gooch Week?
Yeah, Gooch. Gooch Week.
Fucking Gooch Week.
No, I feel so disorientated. And I think it is partly because, like, I had all these grand ideas of what... Because, like, every year, this week, we've usually spent most of it at the beach.
Yeah.
And the one time we went, it was fucking traumatic. Was it yesterday or the day before?
Caitlin messages me. I'm sitting outside, right? And, like, it's sunny, but it's windy. So, like, perfect to, like, tan and whatever. But she's like, oh, me and Dad are taking the jet ski out this afternoon if you want to come. And I was like, yeah, like, I'm down, but, like, isn't it going to be a bit windy? And then Caitlin's like, no, I checked, like, the surf cam, and it looks great. Like, it'll be great conditions for the jet ski. And I was like, okay, bet, count me in.
Do you know what's funny? Is like we check the weather app, we check what's it called, like Willy Weather or whatever. Neither me or Dad
Willy Weather.
Neither me or Dad
Same.
know how to fucking read the swell, know how to read anything related to the
like,
ocean.
Numbers look good. Numbers look good.
Don't know how to fucking read anything. And so we're like that looks fine. That we're not seeing anything in red, so
It's not double digits. She'll be right.
It was horrific. It was like I felt like we were on the fucking tsunami. Not tsunami, the Titanic.
I'm surprised we didn't end up on Bondi Rescue, to be honest.
Oh my god! So we went out to the beach, and then we like get to the boat ramp, and I'm like, okay, well I'll drive it around, so then Dad can like park the car and then go down to the beach. I was fighting for my life, like. I'm fighting against the fucking 2 foot, like 10 foot waves.
There's also 3 of us, and Mark had like 6 life jackets. I'm like, how many do you want me to bring? He's like, oh, just bring all of them. Okay, sure.
So I'm fucking fighting against these waves, like fighting for my life. The sea spray is going into my eyes. I'm honestly like going 2 kilometers an hour because I'm like, I can't see. I'm gonna drown. I'm gonna fall off and I'm gonna drown. I can't see if a shark's coming for me because the ocean's in my eyes.
Yeah.
And it took me forever to get around, and then I managed to like get around to the beach bit. And I was honestly just like circling, waiting for you guys to get down so I could holler Dad to come get me.
Yeah.
And then I could bail because
getting onto that jet ski.
It's easier when there's no waves.
Nothing in Pilates prepared me for that. That thing was thrashing against my shins.
Yeah. When there's not like...
I fell off trying to get on. How does that work? How does that work?
But you didn't just fall off. It was like the ocean flung you off that jet ski.
I got on and I was like, nah.
I'm honestly
exited
surprised.
to my stage left.
I'm surprised you guys didn't fall off.
I'm surprised I didn't either. I got a lot of air a couple of times.
Yeah. Dad loves getting air time.
Fuck.
Because it's one thing when you're on it by yourself, but like 2 people, it gets like it's easy to tip it when there's like more people on it. So I was like watching. I'm like, these motherfuckers. I'm literally like calling SOS.
Mark's just like, if you fall off, that's okay. Just head to shore. And I was like,
you were so far out.
In the rip that's right in front of me. Okay. Aye, Captain. No worries. He's like, you'll be right. And I'm like,
Dad just leaves you there, and he's like,
oh, down to Brighton.
Oh, bless. It's because he's only just got he got his license this time last year.
So he hasn't had like a full summer, hey?
No, because last summer was pretty shit as well. And so he's
just itching to go. Right. Poor hand.
I know, the sun comes out for like 3 seconds and he's like speeding down Main North Road to go down to the beach.
Tokyo drifting.
But they went up the river today for New Year's.
Oh, fun.
So the river looks fine. Everyone that's gone up river, it's like perfect conditions. So I think I need to get you to become a river person.
No. Why is it brown?
But you just get over that and you'll be fine. One thing I will say is you're not afraid to fall off in the river because there's no sharks. So like you're a little bit more reckless, a little bit more brave.
No, thank you.
And it's easy to get on because you're not fighting against ocean waves.
You know who else had a really fun week this week? Gypsy fucking Rose.
God bless. The tagline of this week is "Get tipsy for Gypsy."
Yeah, and drink. Cheers.
This one's for you, Gypsy.
Tipsy hose for Gypsy Rose.
Love that bitch. Honestly, I'd heard of Gypsy Rose like.
I would just like to preface.
We'll get there. Yeah.
Preface this segment by saying that murdering people is bad.
Murdering people is not okay.
It's very bad.
Okay, and you should maybe sit down, take 10 deep breaths.
Just think it through.
And reconsider your options. However, if we just take that out of it, right? So, I guess for those who don't know, Gypsy Rose went did she get famous before the no, I don't know. Anyway. This is going to be
It was like a notorious case.
Yeah.
So she was a victim of Munchausen by proxy, I think it's called.
Yeah.
I don't know if I pronounced that right. I probably butchered it.
You got me.
But essentially it was her mum was emotionally abusing her, medically abusing her, and made Gypsy Rose think that she was really sick when she was completely fine.
Yeah, so...
For years.
So, for example, one of the things was she convinced Gypsy and her doctors that she was allergic to sugar.
Yeah.
She was never allergic to sugar. She had something removed from Gypsy that, something about, something in her throat or whatever.
Yeah.
She would make her have all these medical procedures that she never ever needed.
Yeah.
And she would, convince her that she was wheelchair bound and that she, had intellectual issues and all sorts of stuff. And then what? So Gypsy then kind of cottoned on. I think she got a laptop or she got access to a computer and then she started Googling some of these things.
I don't know the ins and outs of the case, but she cottoned on that, like, she wasn't as sick as what her mum was leading her on to be. Yeah. And then she met, what was his name? Nick.
Yeah, Nick.
I can't even remember his last name. Met this guy online and
on Christian Mingle. Or it was a Christian dating site.
It was a Christian dating site, yeah. And essentially they plotted to kill her mum.
Yeah, because her mum didn't want them to be together.
Yeah. And so Nick ended up doing it, and Gypsy was in the house at the time that the murder happened. And then they ran away, kind of got away with it for a bit. And then Gypsy was on Facebook. And what was the post? That she posted, the bitch is dead, or something like that. And then her family and friends were like, "Oh, what a weird thing to write." And so they called police. Police went to the house. They found Gypsy Rose's mum's body. And then they used the IP address from the post to track down Gypsy and Nick. And then so Nick got sentenced for first-degree murder, and so he's in prison for life, I think. And so Gypsy Rose got released on early parole on December 28th, so a couple of days ago. And
I feel like it came out of nowhere on TikTok, where I remember, I haven't watched the full movie, but there's a movie about this with Joey King.
It's on Amazon Prime, I think.
And I've seen, I reckon, half of it.
Yeah.
And I remember watching that and like hearing bits and pieces of it, and then it feels like out of nowhere everyone on TikTok was like making these jokes about like gonna go pick up Gypsy from like from when she gets released from prison and like get tipsy for Gypsy. And I was like, who the fuck is Gypsy? And then I figured it out.
You clued on.
And I was
You're like, this sounds an awful lot like that movie I half watched.
I was like, oh. And I saw a TikTok today, and someone sent her a voice note on like Instagram or something and was like, "Jip jip."
But literally, she's just gotten famous while she's been in prison this whole time.
Yeah.
And she's also done an interview with Lifetime, I think. And it's like a docu-series kind of, and it gets released in a couple of weeks.
I've seen snippets where Nick's also done a similar interview.
Yeah, right.
And he's like shared his bits and pieces or his side of the story. But they're not together anymore. Gypsy's now married to this other guy.
So she was with Nick, obviously, when the murder occurred. And then she also got engaged to another guy while she was in prison for a little bit. And then after a couple of months, they ended things. And then, she got engaged again to another guy who was sending her letters to prison. And then they got married.
And people
last year, I think,
poo-pooed on us when we said we should write to prisoners.
That's clearly the way for romance. And like you said, they look related, so you know that they're endgame. Like, they're legit.
That's my theory, is if
siblings or dating.
Yeah, if couples look somewhat related, they're endgame. If they look nothing alike, nah, it's not working out.
And then like I think like a family source said that while Gypsy was in jail, she was dating multiple men at any point of her sentence. Yeah.
What a queen.
How crazy.
She, like, you know how when the whole Anna Delvey based TV show came out, the one that
yep.
And that came out, and like she was still in prison, but then she was getting like all these interviews, and then when she came out of prison, like, the only one I can remember off the top of my head is, you know, Kelly Catrone from The Hills?
Yes.
So she, like, when it was Fashion Week in New York, Kelly did this whole thing with Anna and was like,
really,
like, hyping Anna up. She was like, Anna is like the coolest person ever, right? I think the same thing's going to happen with Gypsy.
She is kind of iconic though.
Where she's going to have like all these brands reaching out to her. She's going to have like all these influencers like fucking collabing with her. Yeah. That's if she wants to though. Like she might not, because I don't even think she's got a TikTok.
She does.
Or she
has a TikTok, yeah.
She's on this, she's like, ran again. Oh man.
I don't know. Like, I know you shouldn't be like idolizing people that have done terrible things.
Yeah, but she went through shit. Like, and two wrongs don't make a right.
No.
But she served her time. Nick's serving his time. Like, I can't fucking change what happened.
Yeah.
But this is still iconic.
I just love just females acting batshit crazy.
Danica's like, ins for 2024.
Truly. Female hysteria. Let's fucking go. No, but yeah, to be honest, if I was a victim of Munchausen by proxy, not deserved, but like, you know, I'd be mad about it too.
Yeah, I think
I would feel a
we're
certain
not
way.
poo-pooing on her little 15 minutes of fame.
No.
We're letting her have her moment. And we're going to...
Like, she's got 8 years to catch up on. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what's wild? The fact that when she went into prison, Auntie was Rihanna's latest album. And now that she's out of prison, Auntie is still Rihanna's latest album. Let's poo-poo on that.
Yeah, the focus needs to be back on fucking Rihanna.
Rihanna, not make it easy.
Her album. Speaking of, Ariana's announced a new album's coming out next year. Shut the fuck up.
Out.
All right, guys, that's it. Podcast.
No,
Stop.
No, you've seen that photo of her and Ethan.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. But if we just ignore the bad decisions that she makes, okay.
No, it's going to be some wackadoodle.
No, I reckon this album's going to slap.
No.
I reckon this album's... She can... No.
I hope there's a song on there that's called Bikini Bottom.
He like features on it. He's like doing the SpongeBob voice.
It's just like some camp fucking...
Oh my God, imagine it's like a
number.
Broadway fucking album. I'd kill myself. I actually would. No, I'm excited. I feel like everyone's turned on Ariana, and here I am just...
Fair enough, though. She's a bit of a snake. No,
Yeah.
not a bit. She is a snake.
Yeah, I'm not doubting that she's done some shitty things.
She makes a banger, but she's a shit person.
Right? Yeah.
I don't know her personally. I've said what I've said.
You know what? She's just doing her thing. I just fucking love her music.
Yeah.
That's what I love.
Yeah.
But...
We'll see.
Yes, I'm
shall see.
excited.
You know what else I would like to talk about?
Oh no.
It's my favourite thing.
I'm scared.
In the whole world. So, it must have been like the last couple of weeks. There was a rumour on Twitter that Paul Maskell is a naughty, naughty boy, a naughty athletic boy, because he would hook up with girls and then the next day invite them over to go for a walk at a park. And then he'd walk with the girls at the park and then do a runner.
That's so funny.
That is the best rumour to come out of 2023 for me. Like, just the imagery.
I think he's notoriously on Raya as well. Like, I've seen a few TikToks and people are like, yeah, like he's all over it.
That it, like, just, oh my God, imagine getting ding dong dashed at the park.
So in response, Danica bought running shoes.
And
so
now I'm a running girly. I'm gonna race that motherfucker
going
at
on
the
a date with
park.
him, and he goes to bolt, and then you like catch up to him, and he's like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, I pass him. Like, no one outruns
You're like,
me.
Where are you going? Where are we going?
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Where's the finish line, babes?
Oh my fuck.
Oh my
That's so
days.
funny.
But you know what? That kind of makes me like him more.
I just, do you know what?
So
2024
funny.
is all about being unhinged.
Yes.
And
Okay.
just doing fucking shit because it's funny.
Truly. That's one of my ins, to be honest.
Okay, should we jump to our... So, when you're watching or listening to this episode comes out on New Year's Day.
Yeah.
So, we're recording New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
So, to mark the end of the year,
Yeah.
we're going to do our ins and outs. We've got a bit of a wrap on the year. Maybe we should jump through our ins and outs since we've practically fucking said half of them.
Truly. All right.
All right.
Do you want to go one for one, tit for tat?
Yeah, let's go.
No context.
All right, start with ins.
Okay. You go first.
Okay, spending money on experiences. So typically...
I have that one. Okay, let me get rid of that one of mine.
you with your fucking iPad.
on my Notion app.
With your nails like tap, 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 tap. So,
Okay, yeah.
notoriously, I feel like we both are a bit like this, where we'll be like, we want to do this, and then we'll never actually
Yeah.
buy the ticket
No.
or go because we're
Go to
like,
the restaurant. No.
because we're like, no, we don't want to spend the money. We
Yeah.
spend the money,
Yeah.
just on other dumb shit, right?
And McDonald's.
And then we go, fuck, I wish, like we see people online and we're like, fuck, I wish we went. So in spending money on experiences like concerts, festivals, I feel like we've already kind of done that with a lot of things, but we've got more of it.
We've got shit lined up.
We see something cool, we're going.
Absolutely. Outfit repeating. Yeah. I don't give a fuck.
You know what?
Cost per wear needs to be down to cents, actually. And
to show our commitment, I'm going to be wearing this exact same outfit every single episode in 2020.
Lock it in. Lock it in.
You won't know if
Is
I'm
this
editing.
clip from this week or 5 weeks' time? Who's to say? Who's to say? No, but seriously, who gives a fuck what I wear?
Right.
I look cute in it. Everyone else knows I look cute in it, so fuck it. I'm just going to wear it more than once.
Yeah. Grow up.
Literally.
Okay. Cooking at home.
Yeah,
this is a big one for me.
Good, yeah, nice.
I feel like the tail end of the year I got into a bit of cooking a little bit more. Just spending a little bit of time.
You're a slut for a roast meat.
Oh, do you know what it is? It's because it tastes so good, but I can meal prep it for the week.
Yeah, so true.
Right?
So true.
The days of tuna salads are gone, girls.
Yeah, we're
done.
out. Tuna?
Right?
Out.
We're eating fucking good in 2024.
Filters. Oh, wait, ends.
Yeah.
Oh, that should be an out. Sorry. I've just... Accessorizing.
Okay, yeah.
I want more accessories. I want to be a necklace girly.
I want to be a rings girly.
I want to be a rings girly too. Yeah, I don't know what my ring size is. I had this chat with Nikki. I want to get sized, but I think I'm just going to go to Pandora and just
finger all
see where my finger fits in what hole. Like, that's what she said.
I want to get in winter, cute fluffy bucket hat.
Yeah,
like
fun.
Brooke Schofield wears them. That's me.
That's my
vibe.
aesthetic. Absolutely. Yeah. And I want to deck out my ears.
I want to get my seconds, and you've inspired me.
Yeah. Stop.
We can't. Our entire ears just
bling the fuck out. Yeah. Okay.
Love it. Making coffee at home.
Yeah.
So
that's a story.
I am a whore for spending $7 a day on an iced latte. Right? It's ridiculous.
I love that though.
I was out here justifying it. Anyway, Boxing Day, went to the shops, bought a coffee machine. I'm a make a coffee at home kind of girly now.
Yeah, I love that.
I'm saving $7 fucking a day.
I haven't bought a coffee in the longest time. And you know what's made the difference? Those McDonald's syrups, I shit you not.
I do need to get them.
Fucking game changer.
Yeah.
Telling people how you truly feel.
I'm not good at that.
See, that's the thing though. I don't think anyone is, and I just want to be more honest.
Yeah. I can be honest, just not with my feelings.
Okay. You need to work on that. See? Easy. I'm already doing it. Wow.
I can tell people when I'm pissed, when you piss me off or if I don't like something, but when when it comes to no.
Yeah, that's something that I really struggle with, and I want to be more conscious about.
Okay. I like it. Long lunches and dinners with friends.
Oh, that was going to make my list, but then I was like, I was hoping it would be on yours. So there you go.
So I love the idea, right? Dressing up, going out to a moody restaurant and sitting there for 2 hours or 3 hours, drinking wine, right? Yeah. And then getting unplanned drunk.
Yes.
And then going out.
Yes.
Gone are the days of all right, we're going to your house, we're going to I'm going to eat fucking ramen for dinner because I don't want to get too full, and then we're going to go out and get smashed. No. We're going out to the whole indulge on a dinner.
Yeah, it's an experience.
Good food, good wine.
Yeah.
And then if the vibes are vibing, then you go out. That's
Yeah. Agreed. Delusion. Which kind of feeds into the other thing. Just
if we said delusion was our whole brand would be gone.
Pack it up. Pack up this camera.
Have to rebrand.
Pack up these mics. Yeah,
yeah, I agree. Delusion's in.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Any people who shit on people being deluded, what is it? Delusion in a non-harmful way.
Yes. Delusion about myself, not about
There's a word. There's a word. I can't think. Anyway, yeah, just fun delusion. It's harmless.
Yeah,
right.
Harmless delusion. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Any more for you?
Coco barking is out. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, truly though, she had menace.
So I have another one. letting things be.
Yes.
In the sense of, like,
yes.
particularly, like, this is for me at work, I find, but also people online, right? You
Let
don't
them.
have to fucking react to everything that
No.
everyone says or does.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
If someone posts something, like, this is such a stupid example, but someone posts a recipe and it's got meat in it, you're like, well, I'm vegetarian, so how am I? Just find a fucking another recipe. Right?
Yeah, just zip the lip.
Right? Like, grow up. And also, yeah, that's all I'm going to say on that.
Okay.
But yeah, letting things be. Just,
You're going to let that point be.
yeah, I'm going to let that point be. Just let things be. Unless it's, like, super harmful.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit what everyone's saying,
Yeah.
what everyone's, like, doing? Who cares? Anyway. I have one more if you don't mind me.
I have two more.
Okay, go.
TV time.
Yeah. Ramp it up.
Ramp it up. And you know what? Weekly releases, whether it be on a streaming service or free to air.
Yes.
Allocating a time where you get to sit down with a fun drink and like a little snacky snack, a little treat.
Yeah.
And tuning into a TV show.
Yeah, I agree.
I miss it and I'm going to bring it back.
I love that. For me, DNFing books.
That's such a good one.
Books, if I'm not,
That's such a good one.
if I'm not into the book within I have a 100-page kind of
Yeah.
gauge. If I'm not into the book within 100
Yeah.
pages, you're out. I don't care, and I'm telling everyone about it.
I love
Yeah.
that. No,
So-
that's a good one. Okay, so what are your outs?
Okay, so my outs. First one, buying daily takeaway coffees for $7.
Okay,
That,
yeah.
get out.
See you later.
I've had enough. If you see me going through the McDonald's drive-through,
Flip it.
just crash
Yeah.
crash into my car, pull me out of it, and throw me into the bin.
Along with the coffee. My out is dating apps.
That was my next one.
So that was my first one.
We're done.
We're done. We are absolutely fucking done. Sorry.
We're not downloading a dating app in 2024. My thing for 2024 is whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, 100%. And you know what was the fucking straw that broke the camel's back? So I had my Hinge and my Tinder on pause. I've since deleted it now because this is what fucking ruined me. So when you've paused your account, your old matches can still message you.
Oh,
Or people
okay.
that
I
match
have
with
to
you
go
can
back and delete it then.
Yeah, people that you've liked that they then like you can message you still. So they can still see your profile.
No one likes me anyway. Who cares?
So this old match messaged me and was like, wish me luck. And I was like, for what? And he's like, saying it is so fucking repulsive. For cuddles. This man, it was literally like 32. And I was like, please, you don't need any luck for that. And he was like, prove it, X.
Okay, I want to add...
And then I was like, sorry, but I don't need to prove anything. Do I look like the co-host of Mythbusters? And that was when I deleted my app. What do you mean, prove it?
Okay, I would like to add something to my outs list.
Oh.
Men who say, just want to cuddle.
Ew, the word cuddle.
Wish
Fuck
you
it
were here to
off.
cuddle.
Yeah.
How about, wish you would, like him saying to me, wish I could pay your rent. Wish
I could take you on an all expenses paid trip to Hawaii.
Right?
What about that? What about that?
If I hear the fucking word cuddle in 2024, I'm going to off myself.
Cuddles. Ew. Yucky. Anyway.
Okay. Outs, general admission for concerts.
Standing.
Yeah.
Standing GA. Yeah.
Do not
Good, very good one.
fucking
Very,
catch me standing
very
at a
good
concert.
one. Yeah.
Festivals are the exception because you can sit down like way at the back
On
and
the
still
grass.
enjoy it, right?
Yeah.
If,
Yeah.
If you want me standing at a concert, provide grass or like cushioned like flooring.
Yeah. It's such a good one. Another thing kind of related to dating, praising fish for swimming. Not literally, like not clapping an actual fish, but like men doing the bare minimum. We're not falling for that.
Yeah.
Like you should be fucking doing that anyway.
Yes. Agreed.
Like asking you out on a date, replying in a timely manner, booking a date.
Yeah, like you're not getting a statue for it.
But sorry, that's not going to impress me anymore.
Yeah. Outs, organized plans. So
I am sweating.
So I I'm really big on this, and I feel like it's come to me like this year. In 2024, I'm not going to be like, okay, I want to do this, and this year kind of thing. Like, I want to achieve this at work, or I want to, I don't know, like run 5K or something like that. Right?
That's one of my goals.
No, because right? Because I never fucking achieve them anyway. Yeah. And then I give myself really, really bad anxiety because I'm like, I'm not achieving my goals. Yeah. I'm a failure. And then I start comparing myself to other people, right? My whole thing is like still like work towards what you like. If you want to do running, run kind of thing, right? But for me, I'm just going to do what I enjoy, and if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Like, because for me, it's an anxiety, like,
it's like that thing. Pressure thing.
Yeah. Whereas, like, fair. I feel like I do better in life if I just take the approach of going with the flow. So, like, organized plans for me. And I feel like just organized things, it just stresses. Which is weird because I'm a Virgo, but it just fucking stresses. Yeah, I don't like,
I thought you meant, like, having plans for, like, going out. And I was like...
A little bit of that as well, but... But, like, it's different to being, like, you know, we're buying tickets to something. But don't be like, okay, in 3 weekends' time, for no reason at all, we're going to go to the woolshed kind of thing. Right? Yeah. Because I'll wake up I can guarantee I'm going to wake up the morning of.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not going to want to go. If you want me to go out, it has to be, like, the day of and be like, I'm vibing the idea of a drink and dancing.
Yeah, mood. Yeah, okay, I get that.
Yeah.
I'm a bit in between. I'm kind of like, okay, yeah, let's book a girls' dinner 2 weeks from now. Love that.
I feel like I'm like in a real spontaneous...
Good luck getting a booking anywhere then, to be honest. This is for the general public because I definitely don't do this, but this fucking irritates me. Pushing in an emerged lane.
Okay, yeah.
Don't you fucking dare. You know what else is on my in list, actually, that I forgot to say? Honking. I am going to honk more.
Dunning is also going to get into a punch-up.
I'm going to honk more, and my car will probably get keyed more as well. So,
do you know what's actually quite funny? Is I was on the phone to Mum and Dad earlier today. They were driving upriver, and they had to come down south first, and they... We're on South Road, and Dad got into a full road rage thing with some dude because this dude cut him off in a merging thing. So then,
Mark, you're on the list.
Do you know what I said? I was like, if the funniest part of that whole story is Dad would lose in a punch up. 100%. That man's not fighting anyone. Oh man, outs, being embarrassed.
Yeah, that was gonna make my list too, but I didn't. Yeah.
Do you know what? Unless
it's a like state of mind, hey.
But also, if I feel like I'm pretty good when I go out drinking these days, right? I have my moments. But I'm pretty good. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
If I have my little moment where I go a little bit too far, unless I've literally kicked a kid and like run someone over with my car. Keep that to yourself. Don't shame me for having a good time and getting a little bit blackout drunk. Okay?
As far as we know, your drink got spiked.
Yeah, you keep that to yourself. Right? I'm not being embarrassed anymore. I've had enough.
Yeah, mood. That's all of my outs. Did you have any more?
My only other one I had was shitting on Adelaide as an out.
That's a good one.
I don't want to, like, if you don't
like
what?
It here, the only thing you can shit on is not being able to order food after 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
That's fucking rude. Or not being able to order a coffee after 3.
Or I wish supermarkets were open till like 10 p.m.
That as well. Everything else, right? Top notch. Top notch.
Like if you hate Adelaide that much, leave.
Yeah.
And people who say there's nothing to do here, there's things to do here.
Absolutely.
Just like change your expectation of fun. You're not going to have a fucking 3-day music festival every weekend.
No.
It's just not going to happen.
100%.
Nice.
Stunning. Love that for us. Oh! Out. Impulse purchases.
Yes. I was going to put that on mine. Like buying shit you don't need.
Yeah. Like thinking it the fuck through first.
Yeah. We should put like a waiting period. So say you're like, oh, I want this. You have to wait that waiting period. And if you still want it, then you can buy it.
Yeah. Then technically I'm allowed my sewing machine. I've wanted that.
And I'm...
Since June.
I will be getting a piano this year.
Goals.
Okay, so kind of going on the organised plans kind of thing.
Yep.
I don't have major goals
Yep.
for this year. Mine are, I want to just keep doing what I did this, like in 2023, because I feel like
Good vibes.
it was good vibes. I had no dramas, no issues. It was good vibes all around. Had a good time. Just more of
that.
particularly like the second half of the year when we were going out doing stuff. More of that.
Yeah.
I want to travel more, even just small weekend getaways.
Yes.
And like part of that is I would love to take Benji for a weekend away somewhere.
We need to get our dogs to be friends.
Yes.
Coco met Gertie the other day.
And was alright.
She was all right. She followed her around a bit, but like, you know, I feel like with Benji, I think she's better with boys.
I truly believe if we get the trainer to do it,
Yeah.
then
we need to
I'd feel fine.
put that on the in list.
It's just because Benji can be a bit intense.
Same with her. Look at her. Fucking trying to smash that fence down.
And then my only other one was being more patient with people. I'm very hot-headed when, like,
no.
I don't know, if people aren't on the same wavelength as me sometimes, I get really irritable.
Drop them. Okay, mine was to run 5K non-stop. Not like immediately, but build up to it.
If anyone can do it though, it's you.
So I think this is where we like differ a bit. If I put I love a good challenge.
You are very like,
I will get it
very
done.
mind strong.
Yeah, once I get started. It takes a while for me to get started on things, but once I'm started, I'm there. So I've got the shoes, my bra's coming, so are my fun little tops. So
I love this. I want to be there for every run that you do though.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I need you to film me. Another one, which could be an easy win, but probably won't be, brushing my hair daily. I like brush half my head, but not
I never knew this.
all the way down.
See, I never would have known. If you didn't tell me this, I never would. Your
Yeah,
hair
exactly.
always looks really nice.
Thank
and
you.
Very well
Thank
put
you.
Together.
Yeah, no, because like usually I'll slick it back, so I only need to brush like the top bit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But apparently brushing it with like a specific kind of brush, it like evens out the oils in your hair, so it pushes it further down, so it makes like your in between washes last longer.
How many times do you wash your hair a week?
2 or 3.
Interesting. Okay. See, I brush my hair daily.
Yeah, right.
And I didn't even know that this would make a difference. I wash my hair once every 7 days.
Wow. That's that's goals for me.
But I use a lot of dry shampoo.
Yeah, right.
Like from probably about days 3 or 4, I'm like, it's just all
I need
shampoo.
I need to get a good dry shampoo because I don't use dry shampoo. There's also one that I want to get that's like made for like sweaty hair.
Okay.
Because that's my issue is that like because I go to Pilates so much, it's like I have to kind of almost wash it a bit more because it gets so sweaty and like clogged and oily, and then my scalp's fucked. But there's this dry shampoo and it's almost like a spray. And so you put it on, and then once your hair dries, it freshens it up.
Oh, okay, yeah. Nice.
So it like absorbs the moisture kind of. But yeah, brush my hair daily. And then one that I feel like you've also committed to as well, I'm forcing you to commit to, is we want to read 50 books this year.
We want to read 50 books this year.
Which is bold coming from a girl who only read 24. But.
Did you read more than you did the year prior? Like,
no, I read 30 in 2022.
Nah. I feel like, again, if anyone, like you said, when you set a goal, you tend to do it.
I feel like we
I'm
can do it though. That's a book a week. You're practically doing that already.
I figured it out. So I really got into reading this year around October.
Yeah.
Right? From October to now, I've read 13 books.
See?
That's a book a week.
See?
If I just, and the thing it was I found books that I really enjoyed.
Yeah.
I thought that I loved thriller.
Yeah.
Right? I don't. I want to read about fucking fairies and dragons and all
wagons and fairies.
Right? So if I just, now that I found what I like, and if I also stick to the whole DNFing is in, I reckon I could do it. And now that I've got my Kindle, I got a Kindle.
Oh my god, she's a Kindle girly.
And I've read two and a bit books already, and I got it 5 days ago.
You know what is so fun about a Kindle is updating your Goodreads with every single thought that pops into your mind at every single moment of any book.
So the first book I didn't, the second book I read, I'm reading the Throne of Glass series. We'll talk about that in a second.
Yeah.
I've started highlighting passages as I read. I'm not making notes, but I'm just, I'm like,
I like that.
That made me feel something. I'm going to highlight. Yeah. I also like that. So something happened at the end of the book that I just read.
Yeah.
And I was like, I reckon that's that person that got mentioned earlier. And I was able to search the name and it brought up all the...
Or if you don't know what a word means, if you hold on to it, it'll give you the definition.
I love that. I've been doing that a lot. Do you think it's like stuck in my head?
How good. And I love also that it'll tell you how much time you've got left on a chapter.
Oh, me?
Because I'm like, can I commit to 20 minutes? No, I got to stop here.
Me and those little numbers, it's just a fucking race.
Yeah, literally. When it's like, average reading time, 6 hours and 30 minutes. I'm like, fucking game on, Mole. I'm like Kath from Kath and Kim, just reading like this.
Yeah, once I hit like the 75% mark, I'm like, bet.
Let's fucking
go.
Literally.
Me making coffees with my new coffee machine and go,
Truly. Oh, and it's just so light and I can read in the dark.
I love
brilliant.
That. I haven't had to turn my fucking light on in my house
fucking brilliant.
So long now.
It's so good.
Oh, I love that. So now we're going to do our 2023 wrap. So we're going to give everyone our top books, movies, TV shows, music, memes, the whole deal for the year.
Oh, okay. I didn't go that far, but I'll make it up on the spot. That's fine. Go for gold.
Okay, let's start with books. I feel like you can wing it, right?
Okay, yep.
So my top books for the year.
Yep.
ACOTAR is number one.
Yep.
Like the whole series.
Yep.
Hands down number one of this series.
Yep.
A Court of War and Ruin.
Was it War? I thought it was Court of Wings and Ruin.
Wings and Ruin, sorry.
Oh, okay.
A Court of sorry. Everyone's like, which one was that? A Court of Wings and Ruin.
Yep.
My absolute favourite book of the year.
Yeah.
Coming in second.
Yeah.
Fourth Wing.
Yeah.
Third, Dictionary of Lost Words.
Yeah, nice.
They're all 5 stars for me.
Yeah. So my favourite book that I read that was released this year was Fourth Wing. And the favourite that I read this year was A Court of Wings and Ruin. And then honourable mentions that I read this year was The Grace Year and
The Grace
Dictionary
Year
of Lost
was
Words.
a great book.
Just because it hit me, like I didn't anticipate that I would enjoy it as much as I did.
Yes. Yeah. That was a great book.
And then I did most disappointing books.
Okay, give it to me.
Yellowface.
Yes. Yellowface was overhyped. I don't get it.
Purely for the hype of it. Because I went into it thinking that it was going to be this like amazing book. And for me, it just wasn't.
Yeah.
And honorable mention for Icebreaker as well. Fuck that book right off. I'm sorry.
Look.
I'm sorry. I really wanted to enjoy it.
Yeah. I definitely learned that this, like, I cannot read books that Shameless Book Club recommend because I've never liked...
I can't trust it. I can't trust it.
I've never liked the books that they pick, and I think it's purely because it's just completely different worlds.
Yeah.
Like, they're into quite sophisticated, like... Not even like always sophisticated, but a lot of like real world stories.
Yeah, and I am reading one that they did recommend. I don't know if they recommended it or if one of like their staff members was reading it. It's called The Rachel Incident, and it's very much that. Like it's kind of like Frankenstein and Cleopatra kind of like literature vibe. Yeah.
See, I need it to be so fantasy.
Yeah.
That there is not a chance in hell that like I want to be in transported to a whole other world. Yeah. But in saying that, I do like some real world books, but I just wanted so badly to be like a Shameless Book Club girly. Yeah. And I'm not. And so I just have to accept that I'm not. And I just We
each to their own.
Best movies.
Yes. My favourite movie of 2023 was Saltburn.
It's in my list.
I looked through all the ones that I'd watched, and that's it for me.
Yeah, I was actually a bit shocked that it was going to be in my top 3.
Yeah, same.
I didn't think it would, but then again, when I went through all the movies that came out this year, not only was I like, okay, well, I haven't actually seen that many that came out this. I haven't seen Barbie. I haven't seen Oppenheimer.
No, I haven't seen Oppenheimer either.
I haven't seen. I can't even remember what else was on there, but there was all these like big name movies that came out. I'm like, haven't seen it. Haven't seen it. So for me, it was Guardians of the Galaxy number 3.
I still haven't. I watched part of it.
I loved that movie. Right, Saltburn.
Yeah.
And I was tossing up whether Saw X.
Would be on my list, that was a good honorable mention for me. Yeah.
It's an honorable mention. However, and this is fucking gonna rock the room. I did not put it on my list. I put Evil Dead Rise on my list.
Excellent choice. Excellent.
Right?
That was a really good movie. No, I did actually. I love that movie.
Saw X was good, but it was like, it wasn't my favorite of the Saws.
Yeah.
There was I'm there for the gore, right?
Yeah.
And there was a lot of storyline at the start of it. And I was like, this is a lot. Evil Dead Rise gave me what I want from horrors.
Yeah, I love a gory.
that.
Yeah, that was a really good one.
Such
Good
a
call.
movie.
Good call. I forgot we watched that.
Best TV.
Yep.
So, Succession season 4, hands down the best thing I've watched this year.
I need to continue on with that.
Succession for me, just a standout fucking TV show. Honestly, I don't even know if it's something that you would really like.
I've started watching it. I'm like halfway through season 1, and like I do enjoy it.
Yeah,
but it's just a matter of me sitting down and actually watching it.
Oh man, to watch that again for the first time, that would.
Yeah.
I only had 2.
Yep.
The second one, The Last of Us.
Yeah, Last of Us was really good.
Yeah.
Was that this year though?
Google said it was.
Okay, go off.
Anyway, if it wasn't, move on.
That's crazy.
I didn't watch a lot of TV this year.
Yeah, for me, probably like Kim Possible and then seasons 2 to 8 of The Simpsons. I have started rewatching The Hills though, and that's a fun time.
Oh yeah.
That's why when you brought up Kelly Catrona, I was like, oh, I know who that is. Wild.
My top music picks for the year.
Yep, let's go.
SZA's album SOS.
Yep, that was on mine.
That was a top one for me.
Yeah.
Zach Bryan, just in general, he did release a new album this year.
Yeah.
But in general, like, this was the year that I came across him and I have been obsessed.
Yeah.
The next one, they did not release a new album this year, but I'm going to fucking put them on my list anyway because I came across them this year. Noah Khan.
Yeah. Yeah.
That man.
Yeah.
His music, my favorite music of the year.
This was definitely the year that I got into country music. So just in general, the genre itself, country music. My favorite music release, probably the one that I listen to the most, is Morgan Wallen's One Thing at a Time.
I love that song, yeah.
Fucking bangers, man.
Yeah.
And then honorable mentions. And SZA's album as well, though. That got played a lot, but I feel like that was released at the beginning of the year. So
yeah, that's fair.
Kind of. But fucking love that album.
Mm-hmm.
Honorable mentions, Pink Friday 2.
Yes.
Which just made the list because it only came out a couple of weeks ago. But
I did consider putting FTCU up on my list because I love that song.
The whole album, you need to listen to it. It's so good. Luke Combs, Get an Old album.
Mm-hmm. I liked the album, but it's not my favorite of his. Yeah, that's why I didn't make my cut.
That's why it's an honorable mention for me. And then Blink-182, One More Time.
Interesting.
I really fuck with that album.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't even think I've listened to it.
It's good.
Yeah, okay.
It's good, yeah. Yeah.
I should listen to it.
Yeah.
And then I made notes on favourite memes for the year.
You can take the reins on this one because I did not do that.
So this year, I saw Bert Kreischer live.
Oh, yeah. Oh, memes like memories. I thought you meant like fucking... I don't know why I thought you meant memes. And I was like, I don't fucking know.
Favourite memes. Can you imagine? I've got like a pinboard.
A PowerPoint presentation, literally.
I saw Bert Kreischer live. He's one of my favourite comedians. Took Dad to go see him.
Yep.
That was great. The Luke Combs concert.
Yes.
The fact that we even got tickets.
Wild.
Wild.
I love the tickets that we got too. We got to fucking party on down without being like conscious that we were blocking anyone's view.
Such a good...
Because we were right at the back.
Such a good concert.
Yeah.
Mayday Parade and All Time Low.
Yep.
That was nostalgia. The Women's World Cup in general.
Yes.
I just liked that everyone came together. The vibes.
Mary Fowler.
I love that woman.
Love.
I went and saw a Women's World Cup game at Hindmarsh. It wasn't like... I couldn't even tell you who the fucking teams are. But just good vibes.
Yep.
Loved it. Right? And then also going to Melbourne to see the Boomers.
Fun.
That was another fave mem of mine.
Memes to me that weren't mentioned by you. Grand final weekend.
I knew that I thought about it and then I was like, I actually don't remember enough of it to put it on there. So
when it happened, furious. Looking back, funny.
This is why I put on my outs being embarrassed.
Exactly. It was like the first time we went to Shotgun Willie's. We made friends. We fucking drank a lot. Like, it was such a good weekend. starting the pod.
Yes. Yeah.
Unreal. Super fun. I just love fucking having a chat. Like, I chat with you every fucking day, but like
just not shutting the fuck up.
Literally.
Breaking news, everyone. I would like to announce that I did get a Shotgun Willie's keyring.
Oh my God,
finally.
yes.
She finally has.
No,
last time we talked about how I really wanted one.
Yeah. She's gone and done it.
I will admittedly overhyped how hard it would be to get one.
You just ask, don't you?
You literally just go up to the bar and go, can I buy one? I don't even know how much. So we had our work Christmas drinks the Thursday before Christmas, and I was literally begging everyone to come to Shotguns for kick-ons. I was like, please come to Shotguns, right? Because it's like my happy place. It's like I want everyone to come see my happy place. Anyway, so the two owners and then my boss and the general manager all said yes to coming to Shotguns. And I was like scrambling.
Convulsing, yeah.
Pat, one of our owners, he was like, I'll go, but if we're going now. And I like literally was packing up the whole office. I was like, everyone
sprinting down the road.
Literally like me running.
Sprinting down King William.
So we got there and I was like, it was like, I don't even know how to say it. It was like the best moment of my life. I literally was taking photos of them all and I was like, this is the best thing that's ever happened to me. Anyway, so I told them all about the keyring and there was like posters on the wall and I was like, that I need a keyring. But I was so, I don't know why, I was scared to ask. I was convinced that they were going to like punch me in the face and kick me out for asking for a keyring.
Yeah.
So Pat just went up there and he bought me one and he bought Steph one. And I was like, oh my God. He was like, Merry Christmas. Oh, this is the best Christmas present.
Stop.
And so on a Thursday, they do cheaper drinks, but then you get an extra 20% off of those drinks. It's like,
we only exclusively drink on Thursdays
now. Right? It's a nominated list and it's not a great list. I won't lie. There's some weird drinks on there. But I was already half cut, probably more than half cut at that point, and I was so excited about my keyring. I just kept going up and like being like,
look at this.
I have a keyring. I want cheaper drinks. I'm buying fucking like the drinks on this list. It was like apple cinnamon vodka or something, and it was like Fireball and apples. It was like I would never drink these things.
An apple pie though.
Normally, and I was. Because I was so excited. I was like buying everyone one. And then I'd like take them back to the table and they're like,
Thank you. Love that.
Buying them like random shots of like the anyway, I was so happy.
Fun.
So I finally got a keyring, everyone. Yeah.
Oh yeah, mems. What else? What else happened? Yeah. Oh, moving here? Oh, fucking love this house.
Yes.
God bless.
Finally not having to
love our recording studio.
Trying to get a new rental and stuff.
Yeah. Unreal.
That was
What else? What other memes? I think that's really kind of it.
Yeah. I'm excited for what's going to be this year when this comes out.
We've got so much lined up for 2024, guys.
Yeah.
So much lined up. I'm so excited. It's going to be a great year.
It's going to be a great year. More memes.
Yeah.
We need to take more photos and more video.
Yes, because everyone's doing that like year in review thing and I just have absolutely no content. So that's something you will not be getting from me, I'm afraid.
Yeah. No, I'm excited.
But yeah. Thank
you
you for joining us on this journey. If your year hasn't been great, then
it's going to be fine.
And you survived it.
That's the perks of there being another year.
That's all that fucking... Yeah, the perk is that it just keeps on fucking going.
Right?
In the sense that, like, there's always a possibility that the next day could be better. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. It will get better.
Have a great New Year's. I hope you have a great New Year's. I hope you have a great 2024.
Everyone have a safe start to the year.
Listening to us.
And let's just see what the fuck happens.
Hell yeah. Rock and roll, baby.
Strap on in. I can already promise you that the first month is just going to be me talking about Throne of Glass and Crescent City.
Yeah,
I'm reading Throne of Glass.
Yeah, you're going to have 4 book reviews.
Yeah, that's...
every episode, I'm afraid.
Yes. So for those playing along at home, I've read Throne of Glass and I've read I've read Crown at Midnight or Crown of Midnight or whatever it is. Now I'm reading Hair of Fire.
Hair of Fire.
No, it's Heir or
Air.
Okay, whatever. Air of Fire, right? I don't want to fucking hear a single thing where people are like, you should have read Assassin's Blade first. Shut the fuck up, okay? I know what I'm doing, right? I did a lot of research. I personally didn't want the spoilers that come in Assassin's Blade because people said that if you read that first, then the first 3 books aren't as suspenseful as what they are.
Oh, okay.
And then so many people are like, no, you need to read it first because it gives you context. Shut the fuck up, okay? I'm treating it as a little additional backstory novella kind of vibes. Yeah. Right? And I will be tandem reading Empire, whatever it is, the 2 that need to be tandem read on my Kindle. So you fucking stay tuned, okay?
Bananas. And
I'm going to try and read all of it and then both Crescent Fire books before Jan 30.
Excellent. Love your work. So you're already kicking the fucking 50 book goal out the park.
Yeah, I already calculated. So I've got like...
Are you going to do 50 books? Are you going to commit with me?
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, stunning.
I've got 6 books in the Throne of Glass series left to read.
Yeah.
So 2 Crescent Cities plus the 3rd. So what's that? 8, 9. Right? Then I want to read the Caravel series. Yeah. And I think it's 3 books. Yeah. So that's 12.
That's like halfway. Quick math. That's halfway.
Then there's a second series in the Caravel universe that has 3 books. So that's 15 books. Right? And then I want to read...
surely like
Ruthless Vow.
Yeah.
Right? That's on there.
The Serpent and the whatever
the
fuck.
There's 2 books. So now we're at what? 16, 18.
Cruel Prince, maybe.
Yep. I'll read that. There's at least 19. Yeah, I reckon I could do it.
Fearless or whatever the fuck that cowboy one is.
Oh, Chestnut Springs. I need to read that series. I also want to read Throne of Fallen or something, whatever it is. Powerless.
I
want to read that. Yeah. Like, we're already at 50 books.
See?
Guys.
Easy. The lineup just writes itself, honestly. Anyway.
There we go.
Gorgeous.
All right.
Alrighty. Stay hot. Have fun. Love you. Bye.
Bye-bye.